From the other side of the Footlights, here is WHRO FM critic M.D. Rich.
Violent bands of rain on Friday, March 31st kept me from even getting out of my neighborhood for opening night of the Royal Winnipeg Ballet's Swan Lake. But the wonderful matinee performance April 2nd with the same cast as Friday more than made up for any disappointment I might have had. Swan Lake is one of the classic ballet blanc, ballets in which the principal ballerina and the corps de ballet all wear white tutus. It has an otherworldly romantic story, the company's superb cast of dancers, and not least, Tchaikovsky's utterly thrilling music with the Virginia Symphony Orchestra in the pit under the exciting direction of Tadeusz Biernacki. After the lovely overture, the curtain went up on the 21st birthday of Prince Siegfried, powerfully danced by Liang Xin, with high leaps and soft, precise landings. The villagers and courtiers are entertained by a mischievous gesture. After the lovely overture, the curtain went up on the 21st birthday of Prince Siegfried, powerfully danced by Liang Xin, with high leaps and soft, precise landings. The villagers and courtiers are entertained by a mischievous jester, danced with great verve and humor by Yosuke Mino. The elegant queen mother, Tara Birtwistle, arrives with her attendants, informing the prince that he must choose a bride at the next evening's ball, and gives him a crossbow as a birthday present. In the forest that night, Siegfried follows a flight of swans who land in a lake in the deep forest and turn into lovely young women. The prince falls in love immediately with the queen of the swans, Odette, danced with great beauty by Sophia Lee. She explains that the evil sorcerer Baron von Rothbard, the menacing John Reynolds, controls them with a spell that only the power of a faithful lover can overcome. The following evening at the ball, groups of dancers from Italy, Hungary, Poland, and Spain entertain the guests, who include von Rothbard and his daughter Odile, the Black Swan. Sophia Lee, who danced the Swan Queen in Act 2, also dances the dazzling Odile. Crisp and cool, where Odette was sweet and warm. The Black Swan dazzles the prince, who declares his love, thinking she's Odette. It's a triumph for von Rothbard, and a disaster for the Swan Queen, Odette, and the Swan Maidens. At the lake, the prince explains his unknowing betrayal to the heartbroken Odette. He challenges von Rothbard and destroys him and his power. Siegfried and Odette faced the sunrise together. The original ballet did not have a happily ever after ending, which may have been why its first performance was a failure. Many different endings have since been performed. The members of the large corps de ballet were completely stunning, with fluid arms, incredible grace, and perfect turnout. In Act 2, the pas de quatre of the cygnets, the young swans, is always a favorite, with their crossed hands, disciplined steps, and head positions perfectly in sync, giving a sense of youthful jauntiness. Among the standout moments were Odette's gorgeous adagio pas de deux with the prince in Act 2, Odile's commandingly harder-edged performance in Act 2, those fouettes, Siegfried's subtle, supportive partnering, and the jester's insouciant hijinks. The variations in the ballroom scene were excellent. The light and airily beribboned Neapolitan dancers with their tambourines, the rich turquoise costumes of the Hungarian dancers, the red-clad mazurka dancers with their wonderful red boots, and the black and gold-clad Spanish dancers with their deep back bends, brought out the different folk dance rhythms with confident zest. Had Siegfried not already fallen in love with Odette, surely the pure sweet dancing of one of the lovely six princesses would have won his heart and hand. But the audience's hearts were already won by the members of the Royal Winnipeg Ballet. Such perfection does not come without both talent and long, careful development, not to mention unstinting love for ballet. The sets were evocative. The palace terrace, the twining trees of the deep woods with the lake in the distance, the palace ballroom were attractive and provided ample space for the dancers. The costumes for both principals and corps were evocative of their characters. Hampton Roads is a big dance town, and knowledgeable audience members showed their appreciation of the Royal Winnipeg Ballet with well-deserved curtain call after curtain call. From the other side of the Footlights, I'm M.D. Rich.